Okay, Shabbat Shalom. Happy Friday. Let me just mute myself over here. It sounds like we're a little early. Yes, we are. We're a little early. And let me just check. 2:37 with us here. Let me just check if we can hear and see. I'm sure we can. I'm sure we can. Let me just check. Let me just mute myself over here. There we are. Testing 1, 2. Yep. All right. There we are. And like I said, I'm a little early, which is very unusual. It's Friday. All right, happy days. Bonnie's at the coffee shop, I think. I believe she is, anyway. So, yeah, let me see if I can get kicked off. We have our first viewer. Let me just check the audio. I'm going to share a screen. Keeping the wolves away, man. Keeping the wolves away. And boy, do I know it. Do I know it. Let me see. Here we are. Uncle Lucius. All rights I don't own. And keeping the wolves away. Let's see if we can keep them away. Amazing song. No, we
Laat je geen bergen van goud beloven door.
let's not do that one. Stop that. Huh. Fucking advertisements. Ad blocks only go so far. It really does. All right. Yeah, put up with me. We'll put it, do it this way. Like I said, it's Friday, and do that. Sounds a lot better. That's better. Yeah, baby. Keeping those wolves away. Just check.
Took my first breath where the muddy grasses spills into the Gulf of Mexico. The skyline's colored by chemical plants that put bread on the table of the working man, where the working man does his best to provide.
Keep the wolves away. Yeah, keeping the wolves away, guys. It's kind of daily thing. Anyway, we are broadcasting, and we have a couple of people in the house. Welcome, happy Friday, everyone. And Bonnie will be with me in a moment, and we're going to roll a doobie woobie and get our fun, get our Friday started. Light some candles and get kicked off. I think I'm just going to do the usual today, as always. Just go down the weekly drama, thanks to Nats and the pizza. We have a daily update on the tax debacle of Clay County, buddy. Clay County, Kentucky. And what's going to happen? Good question. Good question. What could possibly happen, guys? After we do that, of course, we have the news of the Revenant. I just thought that one, the Revenant of revenues in the hospital. Wow, it took a while, but we got there eventually. Yeah, we got there. And as the title says, Dulce et Decorum est. Something I learned back in college a long time ago. What a brave and decent thing to do. What a brave and decent thing to do. It's a, I believe it's a title of a poem from one of the war poets. Let's see if it's a soon. No, I believe it's Wilfred Owen, actually. It's Wilfred Owen. Dulce et Decorum est. What a brave and decent, wonderful thing. And, it's something that we're losing sight of every day, every way. Anyway, um, thanks to Nats, and shout out to Graveyard Flowers. And we'll do a little bit of Graveyard Flowers in a while. And the ongoing, uh, shall we say, just the madness of Scranton, Pennsylvania, starving a man, literally starving a man to death almost, and losing weight herself, and he's in denial. And someone had got in touch with me. Apparently, the guy's 105 pounds, which I'm kind of surprised he is. He's that much, 105 pounds, which is, what is that? Roughly like 50 kilos, I think. 50 kilos. Basically a bag of bones. That's all, a bag of bones. Which is just sad, especially when you're 500 to 600 pounds, and you have a man that literally. I'll find something for you guys. Let me find it for you. And thanks to, I think it's called, what's it called? Vanilla something girl. Um, that she had posted an image, and I mean it's just so telling. It's just so telling. Let me find it here. And like I say, if Netflix ever does do something, which I have no doubt, it's very possible. It's really very possible, because it's just. Let me just find this for you. Yeah, here we go. Um, Mute it first. We don't need the audio. We don't need the audio anymore. Let me just find the moment to stop here and share it for you guys. I don't think you're fine. And let's just, yeah, here we go. Let me just stop it right there. See if I can share this image for you guys. And I mean, it's this is not good. This is so graphic image, and it's so telling. And just share this. There you go. I don't know if I can make it bigger. I think that's already enough, probably. But just stop and have a wee look at that for a moment, man. That's just shocking, huh? Hi, Nats. Hi, buddy. Good to see you, man. You're the first. I mean, just stop and look at that. I mean, her arm is broader than he actually is. That's just shocking. To me, it's just beyond bizarre. It's truly beyond bizarre. I'm doing good, Nats. Thank you, man. Thank you. Thanks to you keeping high side chain, catching up with you this week on Twitter. I mean, just stop and look at that for a moment. I mean, he's buffing up. I mean, it's just beyond bizarre. For me, it is immense. I mean, you guys can see it enough. It's pretty shocking. It's pretty shocking. And good to see you, Sidechain. And thanks to Nats. Uh, I'll be using a few moments of madness that, thanks to him sharing it for us this week. Bonnie's out at the coffee shop. I think he's in a hold, some sort of 5150 sidechain. Everyone's seen a comment. I mean, be it from me, but have you guys ever heard the expression "drunk men and children"? Because nah, I mean both of them are. I mean both of them are, getting infection, and as we see with fatties like her, man, sepsis is just one heartbeat away. Especially when, I mean, we know the narcissist she is. She would have been on Doctor Now yesterday, but the only reason she isn't is because simply she doesn't want to change, man. And if you got somebody to wipe your ass, yeah, absolutely, man. And okay, no problem, man. Take your time. We'll be here. Seriously, sidechain. When you look at that image there, and I mean, we'll do the cookie fight again, the cookie fight cartoon, and it's hilarious, man. He's in denial, and he's binging, and I mean, just the madness, the sheer madness to say stuff like that. But apparently, he's in a. She's. I mean, you can't believe a word out of her mouth. Let's just be honest about that. I mean, like I said, Phil McGraw's lion donkey hasn't looked in on her. Uh, but long story short is, she said yesterday, he's good, he's bad. Of course, they're gonna keep him there simply because of him being so malnourished. 105 pounds side chain, a bag of bones. She was offline for about 3 days there last week because all she's doing is lying on bed, apparently masturbating. I mean, who am I? That's what he says, and eating the EBT way. And it's like Magnus, man. She starts, and God knows when will she finish. It's that simple. She finishes when the food's gone, and then every single way, man. She is, the one game that's played there every day is a masterclass in manipulation, buddy. Every single day, man. And he's on something. You can see that so obvious, man. When he does the neck thing and belches, I've never heard anyone belch with wind like that in my life before, man. And you hear, he turns on the tap in the kitchen, whether he's drinking or using speed, but she is absolutely abusive in every single way, man. And she just, turns it around. And, apparently she had a wash yesterday. Apparently she called the social services to bring her drugs. They've been bringing her drugs for months, man. And it's as simple as this. We seen her last year on the 10th of January, I think it was. The drug lady showed up. And you wanted to see how fast her ass was off the couch, man, and at the front door to get her drugs. So this respite cure, if they had respite care for fatties, 2/3 of Americans would be in respite care. And no disrespect to Americans. It's the diet of fast food is just destroying America. It really is, man. It's filth. And obesity is taking over, grossly taking over, pardon the. And she is abusive in every manner, every single way. I mean, when he does it, the Marin, it's like Lancaster Marin, man. Where's the exorcist when you need him? And it's so obvious. Uh, well, she's the same. I mean, don't forget, she's a woman who's waiting on her mammogram. Now, she's waiting on her mammogram still. And I mean, smoking like a fucking chimney, man. Eating rubbish. Hang on, let me do a red news here on you. Let me do it. When's Reb using? Merit. It's so easy to see, man. And both of them have no reserves left. Well, she does. You could put her on a desert island for a fucking year, man, and she wouldn't fucking. She'd still be there. A bit thinner, but she would still be surviving. He has no reserves left. I'll tell you a story about when I was in Israel, man, as a kid. I remember one night going through our between our eating room. I lived in community 1,800 people, man, and Israel has Holocaust Day and the sirens, and it was one of my first years there. And I was going through the huge dining room in the evening, and there was this group of old people with a little stage, and it was like 40. And what I suddenly realized first was it was Yiddish. I didn't speak fluent Hebrew at that moment, but I heard, and I thought, what are these guys doing? And the majority were older people. And we had, our community was built out of basically Yekis. There was a huge majority of who came out of Theresienstadt, which was a Czechish sort of model camp. And the biggest museum for Theresienstadt was in our community. And this was a place where they took the United Nations. They had a hospital to get you well so they could kill you, and theaters, a band, swimming pool, all the rest. So anyway, this group of old people were just doing their thing. So I think I went there to get coffee or wine or something. So I was kind of wondering, what's going on? So I went over and I got a stool and I sat down. And every 10 minutes, someone else would get up and they would be talking in Yiddish, because a lot of the older people who weren't really, they were too old to learn the new modern Hebrew. They spoke in there, because Poland, Germany, Czechia, all the. Hi, Bunty. I just got started, baby. I just got started, and I mean, this is a story. Let me tell you about this. I'm talking about the night in the Betvina Holocaust Memorial. Yeah. And so I went and sat down, and at one point halfway through, Bunny shows up with, oh baby, she's got a plant stand, a bottle of vino, baby, and yeah, it's almost Shabbat. So I sat down for a while, and I couldn't really understand much of it. And I had a break about halfway through this, and this old guy came over to me, and he had recognized me, and I'd worked with this guy for a long time. Oh baby. Hi Charlie, how you doing, man? Father Judgment. So I this guy comes over and sits down, and he says, you know what? I said, no. He says, these are the people and I worked with this dude for a couple of years. And one day, before we went to eat, we wash our hands. And right here, underneath his wrist strap, he had this cutest little number. And he never spoke about it. And this guy was, oh man, this guy was a baddie. There was a German documentary from NDR, Norddeutsche Radio, came to interview this dude. And this guy was one of the Bielski Jews, man. If you know anything about the Bielski Jews, it was this partisan group that were 600 kilometers into the forests of Siberian Russia, and the SS were decimated. I think the SS lost about 100,000 the first war, 60,000 maybe. The first year, man, these people didn't take prisoners. You didn't get taken prisoner. This was total Krieg. To quote Joseph Goebbels, as they say, this was total Krieg. And this guy was different from me. He had white hair with this black stripe, and the reverse. And he was a very quiet guy. Mila was his name. And I didn't really know his history. But anyway, I'm sitting there this night, and these people are just doing their thing. You get up, there's a microphone, and they're talking. And halfway through, this guy comes out, he sits down, and he says, I said, I think it's about the Holocaust. And some of them spoke Hebrew, but the older spoke Yiddish. And what Hebrew they spoke, I could understand quite a bit of it. But anyway, this guy says, and he was from Theresienstadt too. And he said, everyone here. And what I didn't know was we had these two ladies. I only seen them twice the whole time I was there when I stayed in this one community. And they're these big wraparound black sunglasses, man, these big ones.
Ruby wants to say hi.
Oh, fuck, here comes this Mersha Schmidt. Here she comes.
Ruby wants to say
Let me
hello.
get her. Hi, Polly. How you doing, buddy?
Hi, Polly.
I keep it, yeah. That
Yes,
way,
Ruby.
that way, that way, that way. Not close to me. Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Down.
Say
Yeah,
hello.
there you go. All right, get fucking Mersha Schmidt out of here, the stupid daddy bomber, man.
Come on.
She scares the shit out of me, man. She waits till I'm getting my bong or room to split, man, and she's screwed. So anyway, let me finish this. So I'm sitting there, and this guy says, so much for being the chosen ones. And I said, wow, the chosen ones. And he says, it's not always the greatest thing to be a chosen one. And I says, what? How could? So he's speaking to me in Hebrew, and he says, listen, the shop's open down there at the corner, and if I ask you to go down and buy me 2 packets of cigarettes, and you can keep one, and I take the other one. You keep one for free for just going down to the shop to get those cigarettes. He says, the moment you walk out the door, there's a fucking torrential downpour, and you've agreed with me to go and get that. Not so good to be chosen now, is it? I mean, man with a pan. I'll never forget this guy said it. I mean, this was a learning curve for me, man. Indeed, it's not always the greatest thing to be the chosen. So anyway, that's the story. Just I'll never forget how this guy just rolled off his tongue. I asked you to go down and get a packet of cigarettes and keep one for yourself. And the moment you walk out the door, there's the cloud burst, this bum, and you've got to do that. Not so good to be chosen anymore, huh? So anyway, we got Man with a Pan in the house. Let me share the link for you guys. Paulie's in the mix. Charlie's in the mix. Man with a Pan might have a special guest, I believe. Who knows? Nuts in the Pizzas here. We can talk about Van Helton and his upcoming debacle. And, when John Gisela says he doesn't have his car anymore, does that mean he doesn't have his car anymore and he's not living in his car? Because Bonnie might, we might be appreciative of that. But is Solar Snooze going to come through and pay the taxes? Will Paulie do it incognito? Because apparently Van Helton's going to beat the crap out of one of us. One of us. Roasted dog and cat meat. Oh boy, those damn Haitians. Those Nats, if it wasn't for you, man, he's a gift to humanity. If you look at the collection that Nats has, I was stupid to say, you should, put it into time stamps, or, you've already done that. You're way ahead of everyone. But if it wasn't Nats, so anyway, anyone want to hang out with me, get in before fucking Larry Frost gets in, for fuck's sake. What was that a weird experience the last time we were on, guys? Wow. Mrs. Larry's going to have a heart attack and he's lying there from, don't worry, I'll just hang out with you guys, nothing. Okay, Larry. All right. After, we told him 19 and a half times, Larry, mute your 16 fucking YouTube channels, mute them, and then maybe, you won't have us echo. Hey, I figured it out. I've got it figured out. Here's Charlie in the mix. Charlie, welcome, man.
Good morning, brother.
How
Morning,
you
Mom.
doing, Charlie? You were fishing, I seen.
Oh yeah, yeah. I
What did
mean,
you
not
catch?
long. About an hour. I didn't catch shit. I left before they started biting. I went basically. I caught that little shad and threw it out there, and then all the boats started coming in for the
Mm,
evening run, and that just kind of ruined the bite for right there. But it didn't matter. I sat there for 2 hours and watched a line float in the water, and it was pure paradise. Loved
exactly,
every
man.
minute.
Exactly.
Dude, if I go out there and watch a bobber float for 4 hours and not even move, I'm
Quality
as
time.
happiest man. I'm a
Quality time.
happy man.
I hear
So
you, man. What's your take
yeah,
on? What's your take on the tax?
on the what?
The tax, the trials of tax.
Trials of tax.
Yeah,
Oh,
we.
Bond.
Yeah.
Well, so here's the thing, and everybody knows it, and everybody's pointing it out. The second that man, even if he could get the money,
Mm-hmm.
all right, and you just dropped a bombshell on me about Jay Douche's car. I hadn't heard
Yeah,
that.
yeah. I believe he
Wow.
said that, Charlie. I think he said he wasn't living in his car anymore, which could be a diplomatic way of saying I don't have my car anymore.
Eh, eh, It would not surprise me one bit,
Neither.
because hey, the other day he was begging for Cash App for $5 from anyone, and then the second he got a couple Ubers, went and dropped $62 on a bottle of booze.
Oh, baby.
Hello, you saw that,
Wow.
didn't you? That was what,
I didn't
last
actually.
week?
I can't stand him. I just watch Nats, man. I don't go to
Oh, I
obviously.
know. Yeah, that's the
Um,
only way I get. Yeah, I
yeah,
depend now on Nats for all
yeah.
my.
We all do, buddy.
Nats is now the official, and has always been one of them, the Von Helton archivist.
Well, for me, he's the only one from the get go. There's many
Yep.
we've seen many come and go also,
I
but
can't sit there for hours and listen to that
but can you
doldrum
imagine?
bullshit.
That's why I admire the man so much. He trawls through hours of that. He chops those fuckers
I
out,
know.
and
Eh.
that's a taxing. That's also taxing, I would imagine, after a while.
Oh yeah, it gets to you, dude. That's why I left THN. That's why I had to drop out of
Yeah,
all
man,
that shit,
man,
man.
I was
Hey,
never
dude,
into
and
that.
people just, people new to this don't even understand the true meaning of Lowell's overdose.
Oh,
You get to the point where the milk is just pouring out your nose, and you go, I gotta step away. But
calcium
now I'm the
overload.
most evil bastard there is, because I quit
Well,
covering Vaughn and obsessing over him 24/7.
nay, man, life's too good
I
for waste
know.
time on him. Nay, man,
I
you don't want
know.
to do that, Charlie. But I
But
mean, he
anyway,
could.
so everybody knows, even if he could raise the money, all
Mhm.
right, he'd blow it. He'd blow it.
Of
The
course,
very next day he got all that money, he'd be displaying and showing an entire
lottery tickets.
freezer full of Swanson dinners,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. I said that to Bonnie too. He got some. I mean, he's asking a pittance for rent, but maybe a few houses that leak and don't have water or whatever. You know, you can
Right.
ask for $400 a month or whatever, which seems extremely cheap. But who am I? But
No, that's about the average fucking rental in Clay County. It is
really,
one
a
of
month?
the most impoverished. Do
Yeah.
you know that? Do you know that the number one county in Kentucky, and this was told to me by a common friend that you and I both knew from way
Yeah.
back a few years ago, a certain official. She
Oh
said
yeah. Yeah.
the Clay County welfare budget is the number one highest budget in the entire state of Kentucky.
Wow. Wow.
Straight
Yeah.
up.
That's the
So
thing.
you notice how he's waiting for his money on the 15th. Okay. Well, I mean, you get what? Your second welfare check in some states? I don't know. Some states give it to you all in one shot, some split it up. I
I
don't know.
know. I read Charlie once. It has a few ignominious, shall we say, achievements. The lowest death rate for men,
Hmm.
a single man, meth, one
Oh,
of the
yeah.
big, yeah,
Dude, it
truthful.
is also the meth capital
Wow.
of not only Kentucky, but the entire eastern seaboard.
Oh really? Oh, that's bad, man. That must be bad.
Dude, I mean, have you ever skimmed through the Enterprise or the Clay County Gazette, whatever?
Yeah,
It's
I'm
like
shocked.
every other story is a meth raid with a
I
stack of
know.
cash and some
And they have
guns and some
these
meth pipes.
these mugshot pages of who got arrested
Oh
today.
my god! Holy shit! It's like a dermatologist fucking dream.
Oh, well,
If a
that's one way of putting it.
dermatologist moved to Kentucky and they started offering fucking free welfare benefits for dermatology,
Yeah,
you'd be a fucking. You could open a clinic.
Charlie.
You know?
Breaking news: we have a special guest at the moment.
Oh,
We have someone. I think he probably is going to say it himself. Prepare yourself, Charlie. Buckle up, buddy.
all right.
Hey, motherfuckers! Hey,
That's
Oh
fucking
man,
great.
Pyro man,
Yeah.
that looks amazing,
I haven't,
man. Fun with
I haven't,
Keith.
I haven't got my proper wig, man. I left my Von Elton wig back in the house. I'm on the boat. This is a period
Right,
wig
right.
I had. I'm fucking. Anyway, yeah, as you can see,
Holy
this is nice,
shit.
Elton.
Hell,
Fun with
Martin.
Keith.
So I've been mowing my mum's lawn today.
Right.
I've been doing shopping for the pensioners. Me dogs, none of me dogs are dead. I'm nice, Elton. For alternative from the Eye of Scorpio or whatever it is, Sagittarius.
Yeah,
No,
right on the Sagittarius. Yeah, you got it, buddy. You're
no,
you're
you
an
man.
look
excellent
more like
president.
Ma Helton, who would be out there mowing the grass more than before her son would.
Come and have a check. Hi, Shannon. How you doing, honey? Welcome. Nice to see you again. Wow, man, Bunny, come check it out, man. That's not para.
That's
That's not
great.
para. That's look, check it out. Bun out with teeth, and he's mastered his English accent.
Okay.
Yeah, man, Scouts Von Elton.
Yeah,
He's
well,
Scottish going Helton. That's fucking great. Yeah.
oh, fantastic, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen you did.
And it's so brackets.
Yeah. It's got the right wig. Yeah,
You so need to go into Cisco's next stream with Vaughn. Wearing
yeah,
that
man.
right
Pull this
there.
one on, man.
I've got a better wig, like I've got a proper one that looks proper one. It goes behind the ears and that. I just left it back in the house. I forgot to bring it, and this is the only one I had on the boat. So, you know,
Classic, man.
it's like
Classic.
when he had his haircut. Remember, he put that thing around his neck and he was fucking shaving his head.
Oh yeah,
He
yeah,
must
yeah,
be
Oh yeah.
kind of like that.
The dog comb looking thing to catch all the
Yeah, man.
hair. Oh man, that was classic.
I
That
want to know
was.
is which one of us is going to
So
get
is
it.
there-
He's
so
going to
is-
beat the crap out of one of us. So who's it going to be?
I don't know. So I mean, you already beat what was what was that bitch's that European bitch's name? UK Troll. You already beat UK Troll odds. You feel me?
I don't know. I
So
think
I don't know. I mean, I
Yeah.
spent 5 days in the hospital with 243 blood pressure. So I kicked UK Troll's ass. So I ain't going nowhere. I ain't dying.
That's
You
kind
know?
of high, Charlie. It kind of sounds very, very elevated.
Brother, my kids found me unconscious on the hallway floor.
Oh my
What?
god, man! Oh boy,
They rushed me to the hospital. I was not conscious till like 45 minutes into the hospital.
Oh, Charlie.
Yeah, so I said, and I woke up, my head was pounding, face was all flush, everything else. And so I told the doctor, I said, well, can you give me something to bring it down and so I can go home?
Uh-huh.
And he said, you're going nowhere.
Nowhere.
You're
No.
going nowhere.
Oh,
And they rushed me up to the cardiac unit, and they told me call your family and have them bring you some clothes, and these are the visiting hours, and you'll be in
Scary,
here
man.
for at least 4 days. Yeah, it was insane, bro.
Scary stuff.
And the next day, I left Trolls, Haters, and Naysayers.
Yeah, I've never been in that, buddy. I left a long time ago.
I
I really did. And I know at one point the young Turks started to give you a lot of grief too.
Oh, fuck the geek tards. Fuck
Yeah.
them.
Oh yeah.
Bunch of white privileged fucking entitled little socialist fucking white social justice warriors who think they speak for minorities in America, and if you don't listen to them, you're a sellout. Shut up.
I'm skeptical. Hey, Gasparotin is in the house. Yeah, I there's nothing in there for me, Gasparotin.
Yeah, I know.
No,
Yeah.
for Charlie
So,
either.
I know. So anyway, so I got out of the hospital and immediately the next day I got a call from the director of human resources and wanted to know why I spent 5 days in the hospital.
Really?
And oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
Wow.
And so I mean emails were flying everywhere and we had a guy at work that they hired who had already worked in two other departments within the city. And they ran him out of those departments. They put him in our department, and all of a sudden he just showed up and permanently attached his lips to the boss's dick. So,
Wow.
and the boss loved it because the boss, he would rather sit in his office by like 1:30 when he comes back from lunch, drunk and passed out with his door closed and locked. So
Wow.
this dude would be like, "Hey, I don't care. Go close your door. I'll do all your work for you." So
Cheaper.
the boss started and this dude was the lowest level you could possibly be within our department, and I am the second to the highest. So all of a sudden, the boss thought, "Hey, I'll start directing my orders through this little stooge ass."
Oh
So,
no, man.
Oh, is he
yeah.
younger?
So immediately, when the director of human resources, who I've known for over 20 years, who I used to work with at Norfolk State, so she's just not a coworker. Her and I go back 20 years. So we've known each other for that long. She
Shannon
used to call.
says Stivers is behind it, Charlie.
Oh
Stivers.
no, no, it's Bond's gods. Bond's gods put me in the. There you go.
Let's
So,
pin that.
anyways, my boss is no longer there. The guy that started all the shit, he's no longer there. Our third boss, the boss above my boss, he's no longer there. They
Wow.
were all fired. So,
Oh,
and literally the human resources director said, "I hope everything goes well because you still can sue us." I said, "I know, but that's
Wow.
not me. That's not me.
Charlie,
I just want to come to work and do my job."
was this
Huh?
guy cheaper too?
younger
Was
and
he
cheaper.
was he who?
Younger and cheaper?
Oh no, he was older and he look, this dude would literally show up to work at like 5 o'clock in the morning, clock in. The boss was letting him get all the overtime he wanted. All right. And he would
Um,
just come in the morning. He was an old retired Navy chief who nobody in the world cared for, nobody in the world respected. His wife was dying of cancer, and he took a job all the way up here in Norfolk, Virginia, and he lived down in like North Carolina, 2 hours away.
Wow.
And he would drive all that way just to escape. And he used to talk the worst shit about his wife. And she's at home dying of cancer. And he was
my,
just a pure, straight up scumbag.
hi.
So, anyways, I got him fired. I got my boss fired. I got my boss's boss fired. And
Good for
so
you.
they know so everyone is on their P's and Q's, and this shit went all the way up to the city manager's office and the fucking city hall. And so all I can do every day is bust my ass and work my hardest to make myself shine. And that's why every building manager of the 7 buildings I'm in charge of, they
Yeah.
call me directly. They don't even call my bosses anymore.
Wow. You've been at this a
So
long time, Charlie, though.
You're
2
promoted.
years. No, honestly, 2 years.
Shannon says no job is worth getting sick
Sick for
over,
no,
eh?
no, 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 no.
No, hey, I am awesome now. I am great. I
Good.
am great now. I took my retribution, my friends. So, yeah, and I still have that hanging over them that they know I could still sue them at any moment.
Wow. Don't
Yeah.
don't get sick, get even, buddy.
No, the stress
Nah,
is not
yeah.
worth it.
You
Eh?
know, stress fucker.
This
man.
is all the stress is gone now.
Good
Stress
for
is
you.
gone now. Even my new boss has come to me now. Hey man, what do we do? What do we do? So
I mean,
one
you've
of
been
my
on a long time, buddy.
Yeah.
one of my old bosses is a retired. Speaking of, one of my old bosses is a retired command sergeant major. All right,
Mhm.
he calls me top. He's like, "You're the first sergeant out in the field with the troops." I said, "Leave it that way. That's just
7
leave these
buildings,
buildings
man.
under me." Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
MacArthur Memorial, where Douglas MacArthur and his wife are buried. I'm in charge of
Wow.
that. I'm in charge of our sports arena. I'm in charge of our baseball park. I'm in charge of 3 historic theaters, 2 opera houses.
Wow.
Wow, a lot of
I'm in charge of
responsibility,
all
man.
that.
But
I
you
love it.
can
I
deliver.
love it. It saved my life, bro. It saved my life. My life was horrible in New York, man. When I came home that one day and found that red notice on my front door
Yeah, I
from
can
the
imagine.
city, from the
Yeah,
Bronx borough, this building condemned. You all have 7 days to leave.
7 days,
This
man.
is 7
Wow.
days. This is in the heart of the pandemic. All
Wow.
right. I mean,
That's a
you
little
could
fucking
not
extreme.
get an apartment everywhere because
No.
people were sitting at home being paid $900 a week to stay at home
Yeah,
through extra city and extra state unemployment.
Yeah.
yeah.
People were bringing in 900 a week. Apartments during the pandemic in Manhattan that are now like 6,000 a month, you could rent for like 1,500.
Well, really,
People
Wow.
people fled
Wow.
New York. They
fled the
fled New
city.
York.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well,
Yeah,
New
I
York
mean,
had a rough time at the start. Hart Island,
oh,
crazy
dude,
man.
I look, I hit New York at the start of the pandemic, and I didn't leave till the end.
Bad
So,
timing in that case.
absolutely. But you know what? I will not change that for anything in the world.
No, but
That
you're
was
happy
that was the most ultimate experience to
being in
live
New
in
York
New
City.
York City
I bet.
during the pandemic, being an essential worker, never missing a day of work, having to ride the bus and the train
Yeah.
and subway every day and seeing all that shit during the entire
Dystopian, man.
pandemic. So the shit you see on the news, I lived that shit
Wow,
every
Wow.
day.
that was
So
bad.
that's why I have opinions of how can I sit on the news and watch this shit when I lived it? And I know
Yes.
you're
Exactly.
lying to me.
Exactly.
I'm
Super
sorry.
friendly place.
I won't go political here like that. No.
No, man. Hey, Charlie, listen. We can talk. Your politics is very different than mine. But listen, no one's ever going to come together unless we talk. Simple as that. When
Oh,
I
I
lived in
know, but then when you sadly, and not with you guys, because I've always enjoyed that freedom of speech with both of you,
big time,
Yes.
right?
man, big
And
time.
and freedom of opinion. What'd she say?
No, actually,
Camilla.
no, Charlie's got he
Camilla.
does this shit to me every fucking week,
God
man.
love
Who
you,
do you,
Bonnie. God
oh,
love you.
oh, oh, who do you think
I
Charlie's
love
voting for?
you.
I
I
have funny thing,
love
like,
you.
Camilla.
oh, buddy, I
Good.
don't know. I wish
Always
you the
what?
best, you
Be
guys. I
careful
swear.
how you say that, Bonnie, because here in America, depending on how you say that, is the degree and the level of your racism. How
I
you
believe.
I
pronounce her
know.
name.
I know it's
I
crazy, man.
know.
It's
Isn't
Poland
that
is
so
not.
polarized, huh?
insane?
Yeah.
Paulie said the
Yeah.
same. He's never seen it.
As
America
bad
as bad.
as it
People
is.
so divided by each other, right?
So divided. Oh my God. And
Crazy
I'm
times.
sorry, but the media is the cause
Of
of it all.
course,
They are
they're
the
the ones that
most
are doing it.
Yeah.
divisive.
We,
Yes,
we are not
absolutely.
independent.
No, they, somebody
When
runs
you
in.
watch interviews in the street from independent podcasters on YouTube of people just walking up to random
Yeah,
strangers in the street in the boroughs in New York City and Chicago and Baltimore and LA, and it's amazing. You get an absolute different picture and story of America than you see on your
I
nightly
bet you, man. I bet you do.
MSNBC Ministry of Propaganda. There you go for the
Wow.
DNC.
Blue,
But
listen,
anyway, so
blue
Von
shit.
Helton. So the funniest part about the thing was the other night was Jay Douche was crying and whining. I think
Happy
he left.
days.
I think he left Burger King
Happy
because there
days.
was no outlets. Okay, he left Burger King because there were no outlets and went to McDonald's because there were outlets so he could streaming. And he's, well, I don't know, Vaughn. I'm having desperate thoughts.
I heard that.
I'm
Yeah,
you saw that? That
I did.
that
Matt
was
Smith. Wow, Von Helton was
man.
very empathetic. What a sympathy he had for his
Mm.
fellow man.
Yeah, I know. As he's waving all this money and
Dollars. Yeah. So you know what we
oh,
concluded there, Charlie? We thought J Dubs has not given him a penny yet, because if he had, he would have been hitting him for it back instantly. You know he would.
Oh yeah,
So
absolutely,
yeah, so I don't believe
100%.
J Dubs has given
And
him a
it
penny yet.
cracks me up how J Dubs could be living in his car, all right, and just promise Vaughn, well, maybe I could come up with $1,000, in 2 weeks, but you could
So,
pay me back. And it was funny. He's like, Vaughn, well, you could pay me back like $200 a month. And not like 20 minutes later, Vaughn's like, yeah, sure, I'll pay you back. It might be $20 a month,
Yeah, I know,
but,
man. But hey,
from
Joey, you'll get a signed IOU from him, buddy. So what could possibly go wrong?
oh, yeah.
You
Oh,
sign it. But
yeah.
Charlie, hang on a minute. Blue's in the house. Was that
Mm.
Blue asking him about his lean? Was that your beautiful English accent we heard, Blue? Because I thought it probably might have been, but
Oh,
I
yeah.
could be wrong.
Oh, yeah. That was
Yeah.
great.
It's all
I
you.
love you, Fail Blue. That was an amazing stream.
Hey, weather guy. Hi, how you doing, buddy?
Oh, what a guy.
Oh, weather guy's in the house too. I mean, I'm surprised. Do you see how that J Dubs Vaughn's going? I'm at 6. Well, how much do you need, Vaughn? 600, 600. I think I'll
Oh,
give
yeah.
you next. Oh, he plays him like a fucking pig
The
with a ring.
second that beautiful, sexy British accent came in there, J Dubs perked right up. Like, oh, hey, who's
Yeah.
this English woman in here?
Hi, Night Sparrow.
Hi, Night Sparrow's in the house.
Sorry, Charlie.
There's another fucking hardcore survivor, baby.
Yeah. Nice. to
Long
see
time
you.
no see,
Hey,
Night
now.
Sparrow. And
Long
Shani's.
time no see.
you.
Yeah, man.
It was Patalo Blue.
It was, yeah, I thought it, man. Because he's tolerating trouble. And do you have to pay to get into Odyssey, his channel, to watch it or something? Or is it free?
You have to like subscribe to comment or something. I don't know.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I only
Wait.
depend on Odyssey for his morning looniness, and a lot of times it's like, I log in and I check Odyssey, and sometimes that upper box is red and he's live then, and I'm like, and that's my quiet time. I wake up 2.5 hours before I have to go to work.
Yeah,
So
right.
that's
What's this bizarre, madness that, well, they're going to take it all off me. And I know when we seen him counting those dollars the other day, first thing in my thought is, he's down Dollar General, man. He's banned $200-$300 worth of fucking lottery tickets, huh?
Oh yeah, yeah. He's at the market. Oh, definitely. He's at the market. You know that. And
So-
his within a couple days he'll be like, oh hey, I won $20 on the lottery. Not mentioning, yeah, you blew 200.
Exactly.
And he'd be
Yeah.
having that market pizza, and he'll be making it a video, and of
He's
course they
trashing
have to make it a stream where they're both stuffing their fat fucking faces.
Charlie,
You know.
breaking news one more time. We happen to have a large member of Internet Society as a special guest also. A rather large society, an Internet guest. Buckle in, buddy. Oh
Okay.
my God.
Hey,
Shani-
motherfuckers.
All
Shani for
aboard!
Satan. Shani for Satan in the house, buddy. Light the candles, Bunny. Light the candles. It's almost Shabbat.
Oh, Stephen Ward.
Kiss my
Oh,
wart,
my
motherfucker.
God.
Kiss my wart.
Kiss me
Oh, baby.
Oh my
Hey,
God.
Charlie, don't be flirting with her now. Don't you be flirting. You get a
Oh,
whole lot
my-
of women.
Hey, let me ask you something, Shani, for porn.
You're muted.
Why is it the skinnier Rev gets, the fatter you get?
Let me
Oh, oh.
Are you just sucking the energy of his life?
Yeah.
Let me
Like
show
a
you how much he's
vampire?
sucking there.
Sucking.
Let
Sucking.
me
Yeah,
show
man.
you.
If I was stranded on a desert island, I'd fucking eat him.
You would be there 3 years later, man. He would be fucking the crossbow and crossbones on the flag. That's what he would be. Look at that for a moment there. Look at your big fucking ham hock of an arm.
Oh,
Your arm's wider than him, man. Oh, you're shrunk.
oh.
You're shrunk drastically. That
Being
vegetarian
on
diet
keto,
must be
haven't I
working out
gone
okay.
vegetarian?
That's bigger
See, I
than
thought
last
about
year's
it.
Thanksgiving turkey. Holy shit.
She's just spent the last 4 days eating all the EBT in 3 days, 4 days, man.
Wow.
Oh,
I
without
thought
a
it was
doubt.
the real Shannon.
Bunny's got her glasses on.
I thought she's lost the one. Maar je moet toegeven, het gezicht lijkt er.
It's a program that works.
I need that filter.
Oh,
I need
she
that.
said, "Did I tell you one day, you guys, about Linda Benda? You guys know who Linda Benda is?" Bunny
No.
one moment says, after,
TikTok.
you know, she's huge, and it's this tiny little Mendussy little. She's class act, man,
Oh,
but she has hands like fucking spades. Bunny turns around. And
Oh,
says,
damn.
I think that might be a man.
look at the
I
hand.
go, are you fucking real?
Look at the hand.
Let me show you who Linda Benda is. I go,
Je legt niet uit, want ik...
Bunny actually thought for a moment that it was the real fucking. No, it's a program.
No, it's just-
It's on. That's what I told you last
Yeah,
week.
it's fucking great.
Oh,
It's amazing, man.
creepy,
That is great.
isn't it?
Yeah,
Wow.
yogurt maybe. I would imagine Shannon, not yogurt, but so Bunny had figured out that. Let me show you Linda Benda. Let me show you a minute. And Linda Benda is a class act, but she's taken down fucking TikTok predators. She's literally taken this guy down called Jupiter. And let me show you who Linda Benda is. I say one thing to her. She has got an absolute, you know, color coordinatedness.
Yeah,
She truly is
but she's...
feminine. Let me play 2 minutes of Linda Benda for you guys. And Bonnie was watching them for 3 months. And like I say, it's this little petite, fine person with these hands like fucking gravedigger spades, man. And Bonnie turned, Steve, I think that might just
En
possibly be it.
pruik op. Hoe heet de pruik in het Engels? Pruik?
Oh,
Hoe
okay,
heet
here we go. Here comes Linda.
Wait.
And she's, let me tell you, man, she is one hell of a class act.
Yeah.
She takes this guy down and she's just turned through the TikTok predators. But hey, TikTok's got enough fucking predators to chop through. So here we go. This is
Oh
Linda
my
Benda.
God.
So it took Bonnie 3 months. So can you understand why she's a little bit freaked out with para? So let me show. Here you go. Here comes Linda. It's coming.
A rival sect of vampires?
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Big toxic baby. Watch this here. And this woman, I mean, she's been with superstars, but
Oh, you gotta love Zoom calls. Yeah.
or Linda's been dusty.
Hey there.
Hi.
Fuck?
How are you doing?
I'm all right, I guess. I haven't been online for a couple of years
3
now. I've been
months,
trying to
guys. It took her 3
stay
months.
offline and trying to talk more
Look
like
at the hand.
mental health, restore, try to restore what's going on up here.
Yeah, I know. I saw that
Okay,
you posted a video apologizing for everything, right?
Many of you see me as a pedophile. Hell, I guess all of you see me that way now.
Because you are, you bastard.
And that is the truth. I
But
am
not
one,
anymore.
or used to be one. I decided I would change my
Holy
ways.
shit.
Decided enough was enough and quit hiding from the
Yeah, hang
fact
on,
of
hang
what
on.
I've done.
Thank God for fucking, what do you call it? Assassin's Creed. I humbly come before thee today,
Oh,
to
God.
confess the
Can I
sins
just
of my
point out
deep,
real quick that
heavy
first
heart.
person? That first person on the left looked like Ruth Buzzy on that old show from the 70s, straight up.
So hang on, let's hear this confession. Because
Okay.
Linda's been kidnapped by Anonymous. She's broke free. This guy would fuck a hole in the wall, man. This guy seriously has a gang of plushies, and he's had babies with them. I mean, crazy. There's another generation, Charlie, waiting to be found.
So here it is. My apology to all of you.
Oh, by the way, he is no longer Jupiter, the werewolf vampire, the vamp wolf of, is it the werepire? The werepire hybrid. He's now turned into Shadow Raven, the non-pedophile Jupiter, the hybrid. No, not.
How many
So hang on now,
medications do you
but he's
think
not
this
only-
person takes?
Not enough. Not enough.
That's sad.
Or too
Apologize
many?
for being
Sad.
the
Could be.
bad pedophile I was.
Where are you,
I
Charlie?
am.
Hang on.
I'm sorry, and I'd like to take time off
Tell how you...
up an apology.
I mean, he stops being a pedophile, and he starts on. He's living in one of these halfway houses. He comes from a Mormon family that all fucked each other. His two brothers in jail for being fucking just caught bastard pedophiles. His roommate, they put a little sign outside the door to say, "Don't come in. We're having kinky, naked fucking game sex with each other." So no one will notice in the house. His sister,
Good God.
this Linda Benders told this guy. I swear, this guy's story. I am stopped. The next day,
It's like
Facebook,
a living
I have
Jerry
9 days.
Springer episode, man. What the
The
fuck?
wrong show's not going yet. Hang on, just listen to 2 minutes. And Linda, oh, she's been through some shit that just, oh, baby.
Wow.
Everyone who came, who are no longer with us, meaning my uncle and my mother.
Oh, that's Sarah's.
I'd like to say I'm sorry to those two if they are watching me in heaven. I'd like to say I'm sorry to
Hey.
them
Sasha.
for letting them down. This recording will be going up on YouTube, so please like, follow, and subscribe. Anyway, I'm here
That's rough.
to explain myself and my actions, salvage what is left of my reputation.
Back to Linda.
Yes, Linda. If I get near you, Linda, I'm going to fuck you like a dog. You won't be able to sit all week. And he still thinks Linda's a woman. He still thinks she's a woman. So hang on now. Here comes Linda.
And on myself, as well as the Word of God.
Oh, he's going to do
Those
the dance
mistakes
move.
will never,
Oh, yeah.
ever
Oh,
happen.
baby, here
Oh
comes
my
breakdance
God.
dance move.
I promise you all.
Hey, Steve, can you pause that for a
3 days
second?
later.
So that-
I'm gonna all your holes.
I gotta run out and take a call real quick.
This is right there, yeah.
And I'm telling you, dude, that's a future shooter. They will scrub this motherfucker
Oh,
from
baby.
the internet real quick when he caps off. That's a future shooter right there.
Yeah. So he's now Shadow Raven, but not just Shadow. He is a new and improved Shadow Raven, because like Jiff, then they make a new mixture, new and improved. But hey, Charlie, let me just introduce you to Linda. She's the whip to his whop. This guy is so sharp, man. He is so fucking sharp. He gives me hope for the future. Here she comes. Oh, she.
You're put.
Also, if you like and hit that little bell icon.
Oh, don't.
Age of 18 or under the age of 18.
Well, let's just say I'm okay with whatever age, just as long as they're not like 12 or
So he just said he's never going to be a pedophile again. One day later.
under. I'm okay with that. If they're close enough to adulthood, then that's fine with me. But to give you the honest truth, I don't really go for 12 and under kids, because that's just dumb.
No.
Young.
I mean, who the
Yeah,
fuck
so really
does-
13 and above for you. I get it. It's been so long since we talked. I really missed you.
Yeah, well, I was going through some rough patches in life.
This way he goes. Oh, sorry. I was just stretching. I swear, man. This is what happens in one of these. Like, and what the fuck are you doing? Oh, I was just having a stretch there in the morning.
Maar je komt door die spelletjes, die games die je speelt met kinderen.
Funny, Charlie knows it's the same as Van Helton. The veil between fantasy, reality, Hollywood, but for all video games, wow, some can go through that veil. We've seen it. Van Helton, there you go. Not the very Reverend Van Helton. Van Helton, we were playing the Red Baron game too long. You know the score.
The founder of the religion.
Flickzaalwerker. Charlie, did you ever buy one of those fucking things? Charlie was going to buy one of them.
Yeah,
But
did je?
I wonder. Collector's item. I think Charlie's muted. Hey, Charlie. I hope your blood pressure's not gone again. Charlie, he'll be back. Well, he's muted himself. He's doing something probably. So, like I said, this guy Jupiter Hybrid, man. I mean, just there's big channels have done it on him, and he's not alone, man. There's just so many.
Ja, wat wil je als je opgroeit met
Yeah,
die
fucking.
spelletjes zo?
Well, what did the sister? When Linda interviewed his sister, do not put him in a room with a child, because something will be broken.
Yeah.
If not bones, even worse.
Ja.
And
Hij heeft geen agressiebeheersing.
that also.
En high sex drive, zullen we maar zeggen.
Well, we can give him something for that. Hang on. Oh yeah, this is when. Hang on. When Linda gets raped by one of Jupiter's shadow people, and Jupiter's going,
Call her back.
you get back there. What do you call him? Lucius or something like that.
Oh yeah,
And
Lucius.
I watched my first Harry Potter film. I only got through 40 minutes of it. I said, this explains so much.
Yeah.
Lucius. So Linda's being raped by one of Jupiter's homunculi. Oh, baby. Yeah. Homunculi.
Yeah, he can send and call back.
Call back. And Lucius, get in the car. Linda even gets, this might get a little steamy, girl. So I'm telling you, the chat stopped all of a sudden. Steve to everybody else. So where do you hear this? This is kind of PG, rated. Because I mean, Linda's this is spontaneous. This guy is so fucking sharp, man, and he plays this gimp, this fat fucking asshole. But don't worry, folks. Shadow Raven, the new and improved, has his magic powers to control and emasculate this demonic entity that showed up in Linda's bedroom boudoir, or the old beautiful name Bower. Oh man, what a name! Where'd that word just get lost, man? Yeah, come into my bower. Down as one camera. Sombra, then.
The parlor.
Oh, the powers for something else. The boudoir, the bowers.
That's
Balset Lucifer. You do not do that to Linda. Understand me, mister? Otherwise, I will send you back to father. Don't make me have to do it.
Please don't, sir. My neck is really sacred to my being.
Yeah. So please back off, or I'm sending you back to dad. Hey, just tell him that if he doesn't knock it off, Big Brother Corbin's gonna send him right back to hell where he came from.
Okay, you big shadowy creature with your hairy dong. Corbin said that if you do not stop threatening me, he's going to spank your arse when you get home, and you're going to be in big trouble, mister. So stop threatening me. You're scary and your big teeth. I know you want the Spindussy, but I'm saving it all for Jupiter, so you can fork off,
Oh, I just heard him talk. Are you talking back, young man? You best not be talking back to your soon-to-be sister-in-law. You best not be talking back. Because I'll backhand you so fast that'll have to put your head back on.
Well, I do declare.
That's
so scary.
He put the knife away when he realized I was on the call. You saw him literally sheathe his knife. He's like, damn it, my brother's involved.
Wait. Now he pulled down his pants.
Yeah, he's kind of underdeveloped.
No, wait. He's walking this way, and his pants are pulled down.
You touch her, bro, and I'm going to kick your ass. Understand me?
No.
That's it. In the name of our Father, I send you back to hell,
oh, boy.
Where you belong.
Not just it's good. Linda, traumatized.
He just put his ding dong in my mouth.
At least he didn't follow you any
Charlie's
further. When I
working.
said return, my mark on the back of your
Scott.
hand lit up and it sent him packing.
check it out.
Yeah, we'll stop it there. And Planet Earth to Charlie, man, come in. I know Linda Bender can be, I swear, man, it's beyond bizarre. And this guy has sent, it's the same as Eric Sham. You know what I'm talking about. He has, okay, all right, back to this. He has sent children pictures. He sent, I mean, this guy, you can, within 15 minutes, you'll have his dick pics, whatever you want, man. And why do they all seem to have these little tiny, like, revenues, baby carrots, man? And Linda Binder has been, I'll never forget the time, but I remember to finish off. I mean, check her out, man. She's an amazing editor. She's as sharp as a knife, and I don't care what kind of wigs. There is hope for humanity. There truly is. But I mean, she's taking these. TikTok is. The Chinese are winning, man. TikTok's working. TikTok's. I'm talking about serious baby carrot. And I mean, this guy's from this Mormon home, man, and it's like the break. Nah, yeah. I mean, you just can't make it up. Von Houten on steroids, brothers in jail for the worst of the worst. He forgives them. Last week, he sacrificed his plushie collection for his 15-year-old fiance in England. Burnt it. Got the police there, the whole fire department there outside his home, and this guy is operating on the age of an 8-year-old, but at the same time, he is so fucking you. And video games are their lives. That they can literally have scripts.
Ja, he was a lieveling van zijn moeder.
Yeah, but she wiped his ass till he was like
16.
Yeah, Chris Wilder was the same. Candida in the mouth, baby. Paul Ferguson. You guys know who Paul Ferguson is, the monster who tortured his little brother to death. He has candida in the mouth too. I've nothing to worry about in that department because chemo got my dentist bills right down to nothing, man. That's the one thing about chemo. But hey, dentists don't wear fucking face masks for nothing, man. They're daylight robbers. The bastards are daylight robbers. But I have never to worry. Well, orthodontists. I have teeth and all the rest. But I'm beginning.
Well, I'm back, brother. Good morning. Hey,
we were worried about from
his daughter Jay sends her love. She found out that I was online with you.
Please give her a big hug from me, man.
I will. She is so pleased and happy about your recovery. So she was so worried. Our whole family was so worried about you for the longest time.
Man. I'm surprised to still be here, Charlie. But it changes you, man. But for me,
oh yeah,
the only reason I'm still here is everything's half full, man. It's never half empty.
No. Yeah. A lot of times you got to heal yourself, brother. Doctors can only do so much, but without your will to live, that's your care and concern, and to have that wife there. Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
But I mean, we've had it before. My mom had it. My mom died with it like 40 years after she started to have a relationship with it. So I've grown up with it all my life. But most of Charlie, who do you know who doesn't know have blood family has had cancer? I mean, it's become. Oh my Lord, John Gisela, please, Lord. Baruch Hashem, Charlie. Hang on a minute now. I think that fucker. Is that you, Gisela? Is that really you? No, it's not.
Hey,
who's that ugly bitch? Oh shit.
He's moved to a houseboat in England.
Oh, you move. Oh.
Bonnie says this program, she's only figured it out.
Hilarious.
Oh?
Sorry, my French. Isn't it?
Yeah, it's class. Like I say, man.
I've never seen this.
I showed you this week, and I told you.
How dangerous is it?
Well, this is not even dangerous. They've got even better than that. You just get the video of a real person, type in what you want them to say, and they'll say it.
Wow. Yeah, it's.
John, how's your Uber? I think with you, it's not Uber, it's Untermensch.
Sorry, I'm echoing there. Forgot to close YouTube in the background there. Yeah. Sorry, man.
It's amazing. What's the name of this program?
It's called Deep Face Live.
Deep Face.
It's on GitHub. You need a good graphics card. You need like an RTX graphics card to run it though. I mean, my laptop's pretty beefy, and it's fucking the fans are going like full speed now doing it.
Wow.
And that other program I was saying to Bonnie, they don't even put a face on. They just the video. What's it called? Deep Fake? Is that one called too?
Yeah, well, I think Nats knows a lot about that because he does those little clips, doesn't he, where he puts Von into real movies.
Right.
I think that's that one. I haven't done that yet. I'm just messing around with this. I've come across.
Wow. I'm stunned.
Bonnie is stunned. But like I say, shocked. But you can kind of understand why when she took 3 months to figure out that Linda Binda might not be a lady.
I was right.
Look at the size of his fucking hands, man. He's huge. But like I said, it's the beauty of their innocence, man. Innocence of a child sometimes. It really is.
Anyway, wat leuk. Vertel, hoe gaat het?
So, Gisela, do you truly believe that guy is making big bucks? I wonder what his rating is. Did you see how he keeps the mic open? And the other day, it sounded like he was sitting next to the lady at the cash desk. But there was this lady a couple of days ago who came in and Matt said, "Hi, honey, making money." And I mean, we're going.
Yeah,
Have you heard it?
I mean, I think that ring's his old ring, isn't it, from his missus that just booted him out?
I doubt it, man. I think it's his mommy's. Nat thought it was his mommy's, but I could
Yeah.
see him stealing that from that lady. Absolutely, absolutely.
I
Man.
love the way he popped it out on Von when Von needed $2,000 and he popped it out and said, "I've just spent $2,000." Von's
And
face,
Von said
fucking hell, he
that.
was fuming.
And what's the story? Did he pretend that he's got this new woman ready to marry? This thin, twiggy type chick who dances for music?
An African woman, he said he's going to marry, and showed like a TikTok video of some
Yeah,
blackbird dancing.
green card job, man.
Yeah, he's full of shit.
Yeah, well, I don't doubt it. If he gets a chance, he'll do it for money. But that guy is he's fucking chicken enough not to be an Irish Mick from New York. He's a crappy fucking Yiddish Jew. And there's a girl, Charlie. If you look on my list, Von helping other nut jobs, because Charlie asked me about this. This chick knows him from New York. And she's went the other way. She converted to be a Muslim, and now she's a Jew. And she had met him through this back to front, what John Gashala's done. And I mean, anywhere that guy has.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she was from the
Beginning. He never did any conversion. He just paid some shifty fucking rabbi, man, for a really shifty cult. But no surprise. But that guy goes to another guy's house, gets this guy called Kincaid to convert to Judaism suddenly. And summertime, did you ever see it? Burning the Quran in the back garden?
Yeah, that sounds very familiar. Yeah.
And then leaves shit smears over your walls in the toilet and fucks up owing you money. That's what John Casella is.
Right, yeah, man, yeah. Yeah, I believe he wrecked his last house, didn't he? Smeared shit all over the place.
Everywhere, 3 places. I know him when he was Brett fucking Keene's fucking attack dog, man. That guy did stuff back as J-Dubs back in the day, Para. He's a Ukrainian fucking camp guard. The worst of the fucking worst. They ordered him. The worst, man. He said did stuff to women. Brett Keane only had to click his fucking fingers. And J-Dubs did, I mean, the worst. But we've seen these people before. They're so bad. They want to tell you the bad shit they do because they relive it and giggle at it.
Oh yeah.
UK.
I swear to God, I think J-Dubs thrives on some kind of mental, emotional S&M of wanting to be hated.
He had this guy who wasn't gay, Charlie, who he stalked for years, man.
Oh, I know. What was that guy's name? Adam or something like that?
I don't know, but he wanted to have, he wanted to get fucking all jiggy with a man, to, put it in a swatch on money. Unbelievable, man. The guy is scum, man. He got put out of Brazil by the government as persona non gratis. And he had this like 20-year-old hot Brazilian chick in Copacabana fucking beach, man.
Is that what happened in Brazil? Is that why I left?
Yeah, he's got a history. But you look, Charlie, on my One Helping Another Nut Jobs list, and you'll find that woman.
She takes him home.
She takes him to pieces, man. She tells you up close and personal what fucking shit. Shyster it is, man. Just come out of the fucking closet, you women-hating, closeted fucking
Oh,
yids.
yeah. Absolutely.
His guilt flows to the wind's direction, man. As they say, sitting on a wall, one leg on one side, and one on the other.
I remember one time there was an incident, and I could probably look it up in my. Well, no, I take it back. I deleted that Discord. But Secular and I were going back in messages, and it was when I was living in New York, and the dude just straight up. I mean, it was like I'm gay as a bitch, and it was over like a 2-day thing. I forgot who he was communicating with, but it was something he was talking about. And Secular was like, "Are you sure that's what he meant by that?" But then, like the next day, he just doubled down.
I know.
I think there might be a video still on my account if I don't have it private.
Oh, you do him so good, man. I remember when he was drinking his Jameson, wee mini Jamesons. And my rabbi doesn't care for me. This bitching little fucking whiner of a bastard, man. I don't watch him because I don't like hating people. And it's so fucking easy, Charlie. It is. And I don't want to
he's the world's biggest fucking self-proclaimed self-made victim.
Scumbag. Oh, aren't they all? They always are, buddy. They always are.
Oh, they always are. And it was like the whole, like a little while ago, did you catch the whole him and his mom supposed to be across the country road trip that lasted one day? They didn't even get out of the state.
They have, Charlie, this ability, man. It is so bizarre. What I said yesterday, what I claimed yesterday, what is tomorrow? I have no idea what it is. Oh, for fuck's sake, man! It can only get better. Oh, Sarek's in the house. Keep your dick in your trousers.
Yeah, fucking my head's got a big scab as well, man. So
And the bed bugs will hit you hard. The fucking bed bugs are the bite.
Oh my God, the rap masters. The rap masters.
Baby, Irvy's got. Nat says Irvy's got a Haitian traits going on, man. Don't quote me on that, but it's going to be get Shani down there. Oh, Nat.
Yeah, no shit. I'm waiting for that scumbag to open his mouth about that whole Haitian deal in fucking Ohio. I'm like, yeah, and be it Ohio too. I mean, I'm wondering how far fucking Springfield is from.
Hey, Night Sparrow, she's up in Hamilton, buddy. She's up where Von Halden's originated from. The German, this was a clique of Germans up in Ohio. Night Sparrow even told me when she went to school, man, German was the language that they all took.
Oh no, but no. Sadly, I mean, the worst part about that is literally yes, they granted what was
Vlad
the term?
fucking Tadish,
Protection.
man. Oh, sorry, Vlad Putin. What does he fucking think of Russia, man? A, he's got no passport. B, you need a visa as an American citizen. They don't just let you in. And Saker, surely to God.
Still, I'm trying to figure out why Russia and not Taiwan.
Cuba, buddy. Go to fucking Cuba.
Vietnam. Oh, yeah, Cuba. Man, hey, sorry. Hey, don't mean to offend, but Cuba's, it's like pussy by the penny.
I know, buddy.
It's
a big American limo back in the day.
Taiwan. Oh, yeah. And you know what? Baby. Vaughn would be rich in fucking Taiwan. Vaughn would be rich in the Philippines and Cuba.
Well, do you know what I think so bizarre, Charlie? It's never changed, man. This man's time to shine was like what Nat said, 2012, 2014, the Andrea drama and all the rest.
Oh, yeah.
And this man's living vicariously in this, man. He is
hey, I went in with him the other night in, was it last night? In Cisco's stream. All right. And I wanted to go in there.
Is that guy Charlie a Poe, or is he really fucking that stupid?
That's Avatar. Cisco's Avatar. He says the exact same shit now that he said. You go back and you watch those. What was it?
I remember him. I know what you're talking about.
Remember, it's the same dialect. It's the same everything.
Yeah.
It's the same voice.
Accent.
It's the same voice, only 12 years older.
Yeah, you've got a guy used to be on that did all the silly voices. BJ. What do you call him?
Yeah, Cisco is definitely. And I called him out about it last night, and Vaughn just sat there laughing about it.
But Vaughn Charlie, do you remember this guy called Mindbender?
Oh yeah.
There's a guy who's been talking to Houghton for years, and he sounds like his brother, man. He's from the same neighborhood, same part of the neck of the woods, accents exactly the same as him.
Cisco?
No, Cisco's Avatar.
What is Avatar?
Oh yeah.
That was back in the day over on
I don't know.
No, yeah, Troll.
I mean, the old Avatar videos are still up.
Okay.
I mean, they're still up. You can search them and you can find them.
Yeah, but wasn't that back in Gulf TV days,
Cisco is Avatar 12 years later with a deeper voice. There you go.
Yeah. Well, listen, he's from the same neck of the woods. But like I say, sometimes it's just hard for me to believe that. I know he's, if I had that money, gone, but I do have that money, but it's expensive up here in Canada, and nonetheless, I can rent a house for and he's just playing him like a fucking fish, man, in one way also. But Vaughn,
what Canadian calls it Canada? Only I do when I'm busting quasi monkey.
Yeah, that's a boot. Something I really couldn't tell you much about. A boot.
Yeah.
I mean a boot.
A boot.
John Casal's going. Yeah, that was fun, man. Para's going to take a break from us. Para's in the middle of painting.
Oh, hij gaat weg.
So, Para, thank you so much for your talent. It was
It cracked me up when J-Dubs was talking about maybe Vaughn, maybe I should move down there with you. He's got no job, Vaughn.
No money.
So look, look, I have my daughter created it, and I think we played around with it for like a day or two. We were going to make videos of it. What is that game program about fake reality with the cartoon character? Shit, what is it? Sims. Sims.
Good.
My daughter made Von Helton Casa. She
Yeah.
built the trailers. She sat and watched all the videos. She has both his and Ma's trailer down perfect.
Uh-huh.
And in this Sims world, I think I have the videos on my channel.
Wow. Well,
Ma
really?
is a ghost.
Really?
Ma is a
Second
ghost.
Life.
All right. Ma is a
Yeah.
ghost. She's haunting Lon, and J Dubs moves in, but they are not gay friends. They have to keep explaining that they are not gay friends, even
No.
though there's two trailers, but they're living in the same bedroom.
But
in
Charlie,
one
did you
trailer.
hear the other version of Von Houten coming to New York when he wins 32 million? Have you not heard
Oh
that?
yeah. Well, it's too
Maybe
bad for
Bill.
Vaughn because hey,
Okay.
last week
Not gay.
he declared I was a convicted criminal. So in the
Yeah.
apparently the court of public opinion, which is where Vaughn wins all his money online,
Charlie, they'll knock him out
I
of court
sued
in
it.
the same
I
time.
sued him on the court of the internet court for 32 million plus 76 million.
Let me
Or
guess.
excuse
Who
me.
won? Who won, Charlie?
Oh, I automatically won because
I
yeah.
would expect so
No,
much.
no, I called my secret cousin Brett Kavanaugh.
Oh,
All
Brett
right, and
Kavanaugh.
yeah,
Oh,
he's
is
gonna
he a
have the
Supreme Court
Supreme
judge?
Court. They're all
Oh,
gonna
for
jump
sure
in.
he is. He
Yeah,
is.
they're all gonna
He
jump in a
got
van
staggered.
together, and
He
they're
got
gonna
staggered,
drive to
Charlie.
Kentucky since it's only 9 hours away, and the Supreme Court's gonna come
That way.
deliver the $32 million verdict to Von Heltman person.
Ah,
Just wait.
it's a second life, like, you know, a computer that you know. Yeah. This mine's
Yep.
a ghost. But Charlie, have
Yeah.
you heard how fucking bizarre it's gone? Micey's still in an mental asylum. And the last
Oh,
time I talked to him, I mean, this is his spiel. But I mean, the last time I talked to him, he didn't like talking to me too long because I asked him, "What's the fucking name of the place?" And were you ever there? Ever? Of course he wasn't.
Oh no, never.
Too scared to
Never.
leave
The traitor. What Bonnie said in Dutch, nooit uit van zijn moeders fucking rokje. He's never left the underside of his mommy's skirt. Same as Rev
Yeah.
Newsman. There have never been independent men like you and I worked, supported, self-supporting.
Our whole life. No, we
I don't
weren't
know,
even
17.
self-supporting. We were family supporting.
So why the fuck does he think that he can show up in Moscow, take a stroll up the Red Square there and say, "Where do I apply for my welfare and disability?"
Whining and dining.
Exactly.
But have you heard?
I don't get the whole. When Ukraine kicked off, when Russia and Ukraine kicked off, where the fuck? Why did all of a sudden they just start sucking Putin's dick? Where did that come from?
Because
Why?
he's a good world leader.
Man, if Russia's in an economic embargo,
I like
Russia's thriving, man. Russia, I would have Brad Putin yesterday
Oh.
as my fucking president, whatever. He might be a billionaire oligarch, whatever. But I'll tell you what, he's like Gaddafi. I can go down like 13 reasons why Gaddafi was wiped out on my birthday, man.
Oh,
And
absolutely.
People didn't pay fucking electricity. Gas was 14 cents. Your
Oh, I know.
schooling was free. Your medical was
Exactly.
free.
You could not have a surviving Libya. No.
And a man who's even shook hands with Tony Blair in the tent and officially refused nuclearization and what they did to that man. And I'll tell you what, if you ask 99% of every fucking Libyan today, what would they rather give us back Muhammad, man? His sons were like Saddam Hussein's Uday and Qusay. I mean, I can tell you a story about an Irish girl I met one night. This was one of these ships in the night, man. Beautiful blonde Irish girl in her 30s, yeah. And
Was her name Randy?
No, this girl had been to Beirut and she worked in a
Oh,
nightclub
wow.
in Beirut as a hostess. And she woke up in a palace of a very rich guy who lived in Iraq. Eh?
Golden pistols.
Golden pistols,
Suckable,
heroin.
Oh, okay.
Her highlight of
Okay.
the year would be going to Abu Dhabi as a sort of white slave to the wives number 1 and 2 shopping. Boxes of Marlboro, boxes and that sort of stuff. And
Solid gold toilet seats.
well, she told me stuff that
She was abducted for
She was trafficked, and she lived in one of Uday Hussein's Olympic, let's say, because he was and she was out for about 3 years, man. And I remember when, like, 3 years. Yeah. She was trafficked from Beirut from a nightclub, and
when she thought we were from Iran.
Yeah, she thought I was.
Steve kwam haar tegen in.
Yeah. And this lady told me the story. And when they got Uday and Kusei, and the only way that sex was violent rape, he had golden guns. He had golden, I would be for months just injected every day, 3-4 times with heroin. I'm waking up, somewhere else. And
in
like
fact,
I say,
I think some of their golden guns were auctioned off at
I bet you,
Sotheby's.
I bet you.
Sotheby's.
Hey, there was an awful lot of gold that wasn't auctioned off, Charlie. I know who fucking took it.
Oh shit! Yeah, but they had a lot. They had a lot.
But does you guys, not the new people, most people here, Charlie is a notorious Von Halton mice assassin who
deep diver,
flew over 3 states.
Oh yeah,
got a white coat, got a stethoscope. The legend took her oxygen off. It's like the Pink Panther. Charlie comes out of the broom closet and, like, doctor, with a stethoscope on, and turns off Micey's oxygen. Oh no! Oh no! She's not going to die. There's enough oxygen in the atmosphere. Like
I'll never forget the night that Sherry 227 went into Brett Keene's stream and confronted both Vaughn and Drea. Remember that?
I do. It's almost as good as Kelly 2.0, that Irish chick, man.
Oh,
that
absolutely.
He was scoping her out, for wifey material. And Mouse used to come down there at one point. Said, "What in fucking God's name would?" And Von Hout accidentally forget he's broadcasting this live, man. What do they call it? Kerry Ashbury or something? Kelly Ashbury. She was from West Irish.
Yeah. Oh, Kelly 2.0. I knew for years. I knew
class
her.
Act, that chick, man.
I
that chick's
knew.
Class act.
Oh yeah, I knew her husband. See, I that was from my old group before I got into Von Helton. I met Secular through Dr. Descent because
really?
Dr. Descent and I were part of this whole group before THN even formed.
Yeah, sure,
So,
of course.
Yeah, Dr. D and there was this guy named Mac. We used to hang out on Blog TV, and we used to have just outrageous drunken Friday nights.
I remember. You guys were on that, what was it called, that screen share program?
Blog TV.
No, before that. No,
Stickam. Yeah, we started on Stick. That's how I met
Doggy Dog on. He had your man Night Sabers on doing his Navy uniform.
Night
I'd suss
Sabers
them out for not being a veteran and stuff, man. Crazy time.
God.
We were talking last week. I prayed for him, man, of Spellbinder, man.
Oh man,
what a
he was
sweetheart,
so fucking funny. Oh shit, especially when you got Brandon in with Spellbinder. Oh my God, and Brandon would be in there just pushing those buttons.
Do you remember
Spellbinder laughing harder?
His dad died when he was live.
Yes.
And he was dead within 6 months, man. He was dead within. Yeah. And he died a virgin, man. Such a sweet.
He kind of even used to say that pretty much his dad was the only reason that he, was there.
Oh, God rest him.
I mean, he took care of. Wasn't his mom and his dad both alive when we met him?
Yeah, dad died up in the kitchen upstairs. He was broadcasting live. He went upstairs and he came down, and this was a guy who had a mind of a child. He was like the sort of Cat Weasel and Harry Potter mixed up, He was a sweetheart, man. Yeah. At first, he was an advocate of Von Houten until he woke up and realized.
Yeah. I think there have been a few LSD shots in Spellbinder's past, Maybe a few too many.
We have spelled the bit, shall we? Okay, tomorrow. We've been talking
Amen. God bless. Partake. Yeah.
May his memory be a blessing, man. He is a blessing. We've seen people come and go, man, in the days.
Oh man, tons.
Luma J, Colt from Cincinnati Radio.
Colt, man.
Yeah,
I remember
he was on his way to Sammy the Jew in New York, man. And I mean, we would send him money regular, man, and von Skeltor, and he called him. He always got a hiccup about his 146% because Colt was the old school charity.
When they sat there adding it up that night,
I
you
know, I know,
know,
I
I'm
know.
200%. Well,
Wait
I
a
guess
minute.
that makes me
What
200%
about?
certainty,
I
right?
know, I know.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
like Cheech and Chong drunk at the same time,
It
man. It
was
was like,
fucking, yeah, no shit, all rolled up into one.
I
It was
know,
Cheech
man.
and
I
Chong in
know.
one man.
He was hilarious, man. He was
Oh,
fucking hilarious.
Jesus.
Or the time this guy calls up on Help in his life. Yeah, it's a young, guy in his early 20s, I think he's Scotch or Irish. Fucking Mark Ronan again, man. And
Oh,
he's
dude, I know.
yes. Ma,
Oh,
it's that
my God.
JSTVO, dude. It's that JSTVO. I'm calling Scotland Yard. Oh, fuck me. We've seen some shit over the days, man.
I'll
It was
never forget
hilarious.
the live
God, it was fun,
Scotland
man.
Yard
What a
call.
ride.
Stevie Jesus.
Oh, my
Oh, yes,
God.
Stevie Jesus is
You're in
gone too, man.
Scotland, aren't you?
Yep. Young king in the 20s. And it's like Mrs. Larry's fine ass. Gronan's done shit that I get to blame. Lots of that whole Monty shit with me was gay Stevie O to the Fruity Boy.
Oh,
Smart
yeah, I
Gronan,
remember that shit.
you know,
Yeah.
the Rex Amor, the Rex Vivier, God is dead, or the king is dead. The new king is J Stevie O on Blood TV. He went ballistic,
Oh,
man. He
God.
made videos. Look up By Curious by Montegraph. There's another one called
No,
Healing.
the greatest one was when you called the fucking Romanian embassy live. That was a great fucking
Three
call.
times. I want to book my flight for the Von Houten Day, National Memorial Vlad Tepes,
That's right. What
Von
day
Houten.
is the Von Houten Memorial
Yeah,
holiday
yeah,
in
yeah,
Romania?
Memorial Holiday. Yeah.
I need to
Around
know
Oregon.
where to go. Yeah,
But
because remember they
Charlie,
said they watch all his videos on big screen TVs.
Charlie, I mean, guys in the room, you probably know all this, but he sat a weekend waiting on me, showing up with a halal pizza with a loaded gun behind the door. He
Oh,
literally waited for a week, thought I was coming to deliver him
yeah.
a halal pizza, man.
He's very
Oh yeah.
scared.
He's a scared man. They
No,
all
it's
are.
like the classic. The door's open, Kenny. Come on down. And he sat down for 2 seconds and got right back up and slammed the door shut and locked it.
Well, you know what I'm thinking, Ken, Charlie, and I might even help him with some passport fees if they really go to it. I reckon if they take him to Russia or we'll fly him to Ukraine. They'll
Yeah,
fucking
that's it.
conscript him like a press
Oh
gang,
yeah.
take you over the head, and you wake up in the front line.
They strip him to a light pole and
Oh yeah.
Man, Ukraine. Oh, baby.
No, if he flies to Russia, I'm gonna make up a fake ancestry.com
From
where
Russia with
all of
love mixed
where
with Red October and Red
all of
Spanish.
his family are all Ukrainian. There you go. You got a Ukrainian in your mix.
Oh Lordy.
But
Well,
hey, you
he's
forget.
Ukrainian. Nick
Hey,
Avocado. Kudos.
they spent years staring each other down across the battlefield during the Cold War. Yeah, looking at each other through them spy field glasses and from the bunkers.
Okay. I want to see that picture. So he's going to go to Red Square. So he's got a bad visa. He's got to have a passport. With his government training and stuff, I think my FSB buddies might already know that if he shows up, he's going to be like Lee Harvey Oswald. Going to put him in a flat, get him a job in a television factory, and he's living a real lifestyle of the rich and famous man as a defector. Because what could he not tell Vlad Putin, man, about the American infrastructure of CIA, pimps, gangbangers, MS-13, not the German girl, not the German girl.
Exactly. No, but here's even a better idea. All right. What was your old friend that he used to accuse being in, when you were with the IRA and your friend wasn't he a Muslim terrorist?
Oh yeah, Case.
When they claiming,
yeah.
So when Vaughn is flying to Russia, all right, just have your friend hijack the plane. It's a joke, government. It's a joke. Have your friend hijack the plane. And where should we have him fly the plane to and just kick Vaughn off and then let the plane go back on its original course?
Yeah. Der Herr Direktor aus Deutsche Flugzeugwerke fabrizieren.
Where should we send Vaughn?
I
just
would
drop
think
him off.
Send him to Odessa or Sevastopol on the fucking.
Oh no! I got it, dude. Let's send him to Israel since he's the biggest fucking anti-Semite on earth now.
Baby, that's dangerous territory. Well,
Man.
do you know that Rev and Shani were volunteering their mercenary freedom fighter skills 8 October last year? Charlie, there's no day go past that I can't. I cry almost daily for what happened. That's happening now, man.
Oh, it
It's
is.
a,
It's absolutely sad. The
it's
whole thing from day one, from
quite
October
frankly,
7th
I
to
shame
today.
for my tribe, man. These people are not my tribe. You can't be a Jew and a Zionist.
Stephen lived there.
Oh,
No.
Charlie knows
Yeah.
that. But Charlie, you look at my Twitter. 10 years ago, I hated fucking Zionism. I'm not one of these trendy fuckers that takes. I lived there. I was there. I mean,
Oh, I
said
know.
Jewish people told me, even against other Jews, Arabic Jews from Yemen, what are you doing with
Yeah.
that, man? You're dark. They're from an Arabic country. I said, you're a fucking Jew, man. I mean, I've had a black man said once to me, you remember Boy Fernandez with Rudy Lumalessa? Don't bring him here, man. Those black people, you don't trust him. I'm not like this black guy.
Ja, hè? Je bent van Suriname.
Are you for real, man?
It's
I mean,
just really sad that I don't think even in my grandchild, and my 8th grandchild was just delivered. All right.
Well,
So
congratulations.
he's thank you. He's 2 weeks old. He's 2 weeks
Well,
old.
I know you. I've seen.
Little boy.
I don't want to make a difference
Oh, yeah.
about difference, but Charlie has a beautiful
Yeah.
grandson who is so beautifully coffee colored, man.
Oh,
Proud
yeah.
stuff, man.
Oh,
Your
Yeah,
relationship
half
with
Cuban.
white quality,
He's
man.
half Cuban.
Proud
Yeah.
stuff, man. I told
Yeah,
you.
he's half Cuban.
Oh,
But
no,
anyways, and it's sad. I don't think we'll ever see peace in the Middle East in the
no, man.
lifetime of my
It's like Ireland, man.
grandchildren.
It might stop, but I seen
faded under.
I seen the head of Shin Bet this week saying, Palestinians have the right to destroy us with every way they have, because I'll tell you why. And I learned this when I was there. I was there in '82 when 200 Marines, the very, very, very first major suicide
Oh, yeah. In Beirut.
bombing in Beirut, an American
Mhm.
Marine base
Yeah.
for 200 were
I
killed.
remember it.
I was there. I was there, man. I went to
Oh,
Tyre
wow.
and Saigon. And I had a friend who went there one day, man. He came back in a lunchbox. His name was Joseph Ben Orr.
Oh,
And I used to tease the fuck out of this guy. Ben Orr is son of light. And I'm going, hey, Ata Ben Orr. I'm the light man. I'm no Ben. This guy was so fucking great. You couldn't help but love him, man. Joseph chopping the melon with a machete. Joseph, go easy. 2 hours later, he come back. Joseph, big bandage on the thumb, man. And he was a sweetheart. But I mean, I worked with a guy, man. And he told me one day, this guy was right up in the front. I worked in the front, logistics, right up the front, man, where journalists don't do. There's this complete law of the fucking jungle. This guy's name was Akiva Horowitz. Steve, we got into the other side of it.
it's so sad how beautiful so many of those parts of the world used to be.
Oh, man. But
Just
Charlie,
amazing.
Charlie,
And now
check this out.
it looks like a post-apocalyptic fucking
Man, Beirut.
post-nuclear zone. Oh, I know. Beirut, you just
Belfast, man, Beirut's
amazingly
fucking
beautiful.
child's play. A bigger shit heap.
400 jaar oude kerk toch?
Yeah, that's simple phrase. But Beirut, listen, man, when I was there, I mean, I'm serious, man. This guy I worked with, Akiva, and he was Milween. He was in military intelligence. He was about 35, and his family run this huge multi-million-dollar kibbutz, the Horowitzes. And I was in the north with the UN. I came back and said, Steve, really tell it. He was with Joseph Ben Orr when he got blew up a car bomb. And I mean, they laughed about it, bringing back in the lunchbox. At least there's something. But where do you hear this guy? This guy said to me, he says, Steve, we were right up in the very front next to Sabra and Shatila. And that's where 2 Palestinian camps were. And Ariel Sharon let the Phalange Christian militia go in there and slaughter those people in those camps. But hang on. Akiva Horowitz. And this is how the war works, Charlie. We were sitting and we'd put a checkpoint. We see these 8 guys coming down with us, straight towards us, in exactly the same uniform. And he says, about 20 yards down, I realized there were Syrian Hezbollah who had bought their uniforms from the same place in America that had their uniforms, but they didn't know it. And he whispered this to me, and it was just the fact that these 8 Syrian dudes thought they were coming to a Syrian checkpoint. And I mean, you know the story about how that goes. But to hear this man and whispering to me and seeing people around me going, wow, man.
It's just the world has become a sad place where people take
It's
pride
worse
in
than that.
live streaming and videoing or whatever. They're just murder of innocent people who don't give
Harketh
a
the
shit
hooves of
about
the horsemen, man. The
your
horsemen are coming.
religion, your politics, people that are just trying to live their lives. And it's on both sides,
It's got
I
very
don't give
extreme though. Charles
it's
Dickens
just
said, "Tale of
fucking
two cities. We live in the best of times. We live in the worst of times."
oh,
First,
absolutely,
first
brother,
sentence as well.
absolutely.
And we do, man. We live
Well,
in.
my friend, with that said, unfortunately, that last call was work on my
Okay, man.
on
It's
my
good.
day off. So the chiller's down, and they have Les Miserables concert tonight. So they need me to
Okay.
come.
Oh,
They need me to come
You
in
get
and
free
get it
tickets,
back
man.
up all the time, brother. All the time.
yes,
I go to every show.
That's
I
a
go to
good
every
show. Something you
concert.
do watch.
Well,
what
4 months ago, I saw Journey and Toto. It was
Oh,
amazing.
Journey's amazing, man.
Friday?
I listen to a lot of Journey in
Amazing.
disco, by the way.
Oh, they're good, but you would be mind blown by Toto. They
yeah.
still and
Yeah.
they got so many. I didn't realize how many members throughout history Toto had, and how each individual member of Toto went on to just another mind blowing project.
Yeah, they're class
And
act, man.
became well, right now they've
World
put
numbers.
back together all former members that were members at one
Same,
other
man. Yeah.
time,
That's lovely.
and
And
they
they
are
sound like
amazing.
it's off the vine like
Dude,
this.
it sounds like back in the 70s.
Now,
I
when I
mean,
went to
when
see,
they
I
got
went to
their
see
start.
Zappa in Rotterdam once. It was the
Oh, I
first time
would
I'd ever
love
seen him
to.
live, man. And
And
shake.
and brother, sad. My whole family was brokenhearted. I already had bought 6 tickets to Heart and Cheap Trick, and it was August 27th, and they canceled the show because Ann Wilson is sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
You know what
canceled
it
the
is,
whole
Charlie?
show.
The youth doesn't have what we had. We had
No.
bands that we loved, we followed, and every 2 or 3 years you'd have 2 albums from them. And that would go on
Oh
for
yeah,
10 years.
yeah.
They don't exist
Well,
anymore.
what is sad now was I was trying to make it up to Boston August 5th or 4th to see Metallica, and now even James Hetfield is starting to talk like, all right, after 40 years, I'm done. I'm kind of
Man,
done.
listen, 4 years Kurt Cobain was done. He hated it, man. He
Oh, I know.
despised it. Don't make me sing that.
Yeah.
Smells
But
like.
now it's like other members are starting to say, even Lars. I mean, Metallica has more money than God. All of them.
Of course,
You
and they
know.
do good things with their money, man. They're good people.
Oh, they do amazing stuff, man. James Hetfield buys
Good people.
entire Northern California farms and
Yeah,
turns around and donates them to horse recovery charities.
I bet. I've met Germans like Norse like that, man, and they are literally the spree of their forefathers, man. Absolutely.
It is.
I met this
Oh
German
yeah.
dude who was a bagpipe maker, the greatest
Oh yeah.
bagpipe maker of our times, a guy called
Yeah.
Andres Roga in a city called Tübingen. And
Have you ever watched the documentary on Lars Ulrich alone with
no,
his
no.
parents? Oh, both of his parents were music professors,
Oh, I
so
don't doubt
that's
that,
where they
man.
got
I don't
that.
doubt it.
Yeah.
The quality of his music. Yeah.
Oh
Go on,
yeah.
dude. Charlie, check this one out. Find this today. Stevie when he was a Hell's Angel in Dublin. Where's Stevie? Check it out. Where's Stevie?
I
This is
see
going to
it
watch
right there.
Easy Top.
Wow,
Where's
shit.
Stevie?
It's like Easy Rider right there, buddy.
That's not
Yep.
me. That's the guy, what we always still call N-word Parks, because
Yeah.
his granddad was an American GI dude from the South. That's
Oh
Rainy
wow.
Leggett there. That's my brother-in-law, Stevie Leggett. That's Robin Hill, the president of Hells Angels. Les Cole, Victor McCrainer.
Wow.
And there's Stevie at the
Oh
bottom.
shit. Oh
Dublin
shit. Oh, no
Boys.
kidding.
I think that's me. Well, hang on. Let's say.
Was that in
Anyway, that's
Israel?
me there. CZ
That
Top, Dublin, man. Von
Oh, in
Beardo.
Dublin?
Yeah, in
Wow.
Dublin, CZ Top, man. Yeah, and you know who was the preview band? The
Yeah.
Kinks. The fucking Kinks.
Oh no shit.
I shitty not, man. On a Sunday
Yeah,
afternoon, man. Lazy Sunday afternoon, man.
I love the Kinks, man.
We lived
I
in great
love the
times,
Kinks.
man. We lived in great times.
Oh yeah, we did. Oh, we did. Oh, we did. And I
Charlie,
had the
I'm gonna go
benefit.
with you, man.
I had the benefit of being the youngest member of my family, with nothing but older siblings, with a brother who was born
So
in
you were the spoiled little bastard.
1956. So
I know,
when
man.
my brother and I, we had the same bedroom. I mean, just two side by side beds. So I grew up listening to Ted Nugent when he was in his
Great
fucking
man. Wow.
peak. Oh, just
Leonard
all
Skinner.
of them. And Leonard Skinner when they were in their peak.
Yeah.
How old are
Everything.
you now, Charlie?
Carry
So
on,
then
man.
What's
I'm
your age,
57.
Charlie?
I just
Yeah,
turned
man.
57.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
So and
Yeah,
then
that's
my
amazing.
sisters, with my sisters, I got the whole Sean Cassidy
Oh, my
era,
sisters, yeah, man.
Olivia Newton
Oh, what do you call it? The
John,
Partridge Family.
Your
Oh, for
mom.
fuck's
Partridge
sake.
Family. Watched it every
General.
week. Yep,
Yeah, I
watched
know,
it
man.
every week.
I like to see, man. Puffin Stuff was the best fucking TV program.
HR puffin stuff.
Oh,
Man, I'll
baby.
tell you what.
Oh, baby.
Whoa, bro. As an adult right now, get drunk and high off your ass and
I'm
watch it.
doing it right now, man. What do you think they're doing?
There
I'm
are
doing it.
so many just mind-blowing hidden messages in HR
I
Oh,
puffin
know,
yeah.
stuff.
of course.
Yeah.
And
Those
you
things you have
just
to look
gotta
at
watch
for
it and go,
genius.
what were these producers tripping on when they
The
wrote
talking cans and Witchy Poo, man. I
I
mean,
love the witch. The witch was great.
Witchy
The
Poo, man, with
flying
the little fucking
broomstick,
munchkins, man.
backfiring and
And
smoking.
Silver Fruit, buddy. I know all about it.
Oh,
Charlie,
the
the only
car.
yeah,
I
I
mean,
know, man. And
yeah.
Charlie, the only group I ever joined as a human being was a Magic Circle. I was a tiny little boy, man. I
Oh,
was
really?
very impressed. Oh yeah, and the Angels,
I
But
was a
I'm not in
damn
the
proud member.
members of clubs.
Yeah.
Nats has
No, nuts. Yeah.
so
Horrible.
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 We've got
Uh-oh.
Nats and Pizza again on his
Of
community.
all people.
Listen, guys, we're gonna leave it with Charlie, and it's been fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Charlie.
Oh,
Charlie has been very much work.
been
Okay, have a
amazing.
good night,
Every
Well, I
Everyone.
love you both, and sadly, if I didn't have to go to work, I'd hang out a little bit
Love you
more.
back.
But
Oh baby, if I could blow it down this end and come out your end,
Love you back.
there you go, there you go. But
Well,
and unfortunately, I caught another flat tire, and thank
Oh, my
God I ordered inner tubes by the packs.
I hope
So-
Nats cuts some of this up, man. I hope
many
Nats does.
potholes where you live? Many
Well, I have a lot of buildings under reconstruction. My neighborhood was built in the 1880s.
He is.
All right, so we have a lot of apartment buildings and homes being completely renovated. I mean, they're $1 million homes.
Yeah,
That's
I
my
bet.
neighborhood.
Brownstones.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's
Shannon
my
just
apartment.
said-
My apartment was built in 1912. So
What I thought was so
Oh,
cool,
that's
Charlie. When
Nice.
Charlie,
Style.
you remember when Charlie was in New York? He would go to all the different mafia hit places and
oh yeah.
show a
Yeah.
picture today.
Sadly, here there is no organized crime history here. Sadly, so I've gotten into. I worked
Boardwalk from
at-
Virginia Beach.
What's that?
Where were you? Where are you now? You're up north.
I'm in Norfolk. I live downtown Norfolk.
Virginia.
Yeah.
So you were on Virginia. Oh no! What do you call the one up north in New York, on New Jersey, on the shore there, the boardwalk? It was nothing but mafia.
Atlantic City.
Atlantic City. Yeah, Trump.
Yeah.
Taj Mahal, baby.
Oh,
Shares
yeah.
with $35, Charlie.
Yeah.
After 4 years of Trump, they ended up with 35 cents, buddy. And he charged you
I know.
$8 million for doing it.
If you love
That's right. That's the world of corporate rating and write-offs, my
Oh,
friend.
baby.
Happens every day.
there's money in
Every
real
day.
estate.
There's money in property at
That's right.
Timberland, but all property
Because
is
God ain't making no more, my friends.
Charlie, I wish you
That's
Shabbat
it.
Shalom, man.
Yeah.
Great
Oh, I
weekend.
love you both too, my friend. All right, we're gonna have to make this a regular deal then.
Sure, man.
I'll
Yeah,
tell you
People
what,
think we have
you
it.
guys bring my stress level down so much.
Oh, that's so good,
don't
man.
stress.
So-
It's our pleasure. It's a
Yeah.
I
pleasure
love
to
you
meet
both, and I gotta run.
Have a good
And
weekend,
Skull Lights,
Charlie.
man. Have a great weekend, buddy.
You too.
So, hang on, everyone. Before I had such a cool chat,
Yeah,
man.
eh?
Shannon, always welcome.
Shannon.
Von Beardo joined
Yeah.
in.
He's
Jasper,
Gansenbrot.
Oh, old school.
All
Old school.
right.
Of course, we had on top of that Night Sparrow.
Yeah.
Amazing to see Night Sparrow again. Thank you, Tommy.
Tommy,
Yeah, I'd seen Tommy over in
but we
Tubulars.
didn't talk to her.
No, but I'm going to look her up and get her on my Discord. I had actually messaged her last week or a week before on Discord.
Okay, we'll get to you, Tommy.
Yeah, I told her to get back to me. Because Tommy was very, very sick, man. She was really sick when I was sick at the same time.
Yeah.
And she
Laat
has.
Nats die foto nog even laten zien, als Nats er nog is.
No, I can find it. Let's put Nance right up there, man. Let's make him famous. Put it up there and show his community tab picture.
Oh, yeah.
Bonnie had
check it
already snussed it. She'd seen it, Nance. Because I'm going to leave him to the very last. The last of the first, to the last, man. And that's
Thanks
his.
all.
Yeah, amazing appreciation, man. You've been there so trustworthy, and we know each other better than most. And you're a gift. You absolutely are, man. You're like he says. He doesn't ask nobody for money, man. It's a
No.
life's work, and
Yes.
I know the toll it has taken, and that's not been shared with people.
I don't like people making money of the misery of other people. So respect.
Yeah, absolute respect,
Father,
man. Absolutely.
judgment,
So
and
let's go through the
that's-
rest. We've got more to come. So in Night Sparrow, we had CT 1400
Right.
at the very top. That's a buddy of one of the few people I have friends on Twitter also.
Right.
1600, sorry.
Look.
Yeah, he's
Yes.
always here. He's always here, though. Old weather guy was here, too.
Yeah.
Always good from Canada up in the north.
Yeah.
Very cool. Gasper, I haven't seen Gasper in a long time.
Ik heb heel nooit gezien.
Paulie's Customs. We were actually hoping that you could jump in, Paulie, but
Ghost of FJ.
Ghost of Paul, that's Charlie.
Oh, all right.
Sidechain.
Sidechain.
Yeah.
Oh, was het allemaal vandaag?
Yeah, that's all today. Battle Blue.
Oh,
Battle Blue.
leuk zeg.
So I mean, Grace was special.
Toen
Yeah, you know, close to payday to do it again.
leefde
It's been fun. We wouldn't do it if it wasn't fun, guys. This is a lament.
voor Amerika.
Johnny Kitty. The rest.
Want
Thank you guys.
alle
Are good health.
weekend.
Good health, you guys. And you are blessings.
Made it to
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. A guy shoots up. Nolan Taylor, guys, 68. Beautiful. The children of the world of meth.
I hope Dad left money for us. It's 3 days and I haven't had much. And I'm tired of being nice. Don't have it inside me. I can't take much more shit from you. And I have cut you out of my life.
Jenny and Rose,
Love
children.
me when you need a high. I'm done spending my money on you.
I'm through. Come on. Take care, buddy. Ray. There's your little baby, Ray.
Oh, and if Dad was home,
Tell us about the baby.
then boy, we were gone.
Last time we seen Ray,
Driving round in
Ray
this-
was hiding in the broom closet, and his wife was delivering a baby
Yeah, in the toilet.
in the toilet, hiding in the toilet. So I told him, "Hang on, I'll wait. I want to hear about Ray. Hang on, man with the pan. Might take another couple of minutes with you and him, because you're quality company." So Ray was in the toilet hiding. I told him, "Don't you fucking miss it." He told it's a kid from our man. He's a sweet man.
How's the baby and the mama?
Abigail is an angel, and she's 4 weeks old, man. Blessings to you,
Aw.
man. Thank you so much.
Gefeliciteerd. Mooi.
Blessings to you, man.
Sweet.
Sweet to know. To have friends who are
Beautiful,
bringing.
isn't it?
No, it's when you get to our age, you have less and less people who bring beautiful life into the world. And when Ray told me a couple of months ago, man,
Yeah.
I told him, "You be there, man. You make sure you are there.
Yeah.
You be there." So he's hiding in the toilet. And I said to him, "Get the fuck out of here, man, and stop
Yes.
watching me. You make
And
sure you're
how
there."
long after was the baby born? Klaas?
2 minutes later, gone.
Really?
Gotta go. Good man to you, man. Your life is
Abigail. Oh,
beautiful.
boy,
What a
man.
lovely world.
Yeah.
What a beautiful name, man.
Abigail.
So, Ray's a young guy from Northern Ireland, and he has a beautiful heart, beautiful soul, man. This guy was a real. He got some idiot got him. He was in a gaming crew, and some idiot thought that he could get this gang of Irish friends that he knew to go on Blog TV and hate me. And Ray's one of the few that said, "I couldn't hate the guy, man. I had too much fun with him." And I'm glad she'll stay that. I have no doubt in you, man. You'll be a great dad. And how's mommy? How did she get through it? And how big was Abigail? Give us all the dirt, the baby dirt, for a minute. If you want, there's a link. Come and join me for 10 minutes. So Ray and man with a pan. He's just finished his
Oh,
painting.
is that one bit again of so?
No,
Man with the pan.
That's para. That's para.
Oh,
Who I
is
for
it?
one day thought was.
Lebanon.
Yeah, I know what it means.
So,
I know what it means.
Yeah.
It's a Hebrew word also.
Alrighty.
Yeah, the gift of father.
Oh, that's
So, oh, big baby man, bruiser. Big
What
Bertha,
is it?
7 pound, 15 kilo man. Oh, sorry, yeah.
okay.
4 kilo.
30 pounds.
4 kilo.
Yeah.
Nee, 7 pound. Is
What is LBS?
a pound of sugar is 3 LB. That's a pound.
Alright. Dus 3,5 kilo.
Ah, fine baby man. Good,
Nice.
good for you. So there's the link if you want to come and tell us. Were you there? I warned you, man. It's something. So there's nothing can. It's so bizarrely unique, man. It's life changing to see life.
Father's joy. Isn't that lovely?
Yeah, man. Good. You're blessed, young man. You're blessed.
What a lovely name.
Hmm. You're absolutely blessed,
Mhm.
and I've no doubt you'll be a great. If we ever come to Ireland again soon,
You will always be there.
we're coming to visit Abigail.
Mhm.
He's a sweetheart. But if you want to, come tell us, and Man with a Pan, if you want to hang out, but have to use it back. My son Liam got cut out, and that was an experience, man. And there was this girl from my hometown in the natal ward in Aston here, holding one of these big clamps that they pull the sort of the cut open with. Yeah, Douglas. Yeah, amazing guy. Yeah, he was the only real Peter, wasn't he? I mean, was he Antilliaans, man?
Orthopedical.
Yeah. Nee, he was in Natal. He was Meister. Douglas delivered half of Assen.
Yeah.
He's been here like for 40 years, delivering babies in Assen.
Right.
Yeah, and he was one of the very first, shall we say, people of color in Assen. And
Was he?
yes, he was a
Right.
master. Sure, fine, good man. Well, listen, they tried backing with me first, and then they ended up clomping me out, and my mom didn't get to see me.
Mama was good.
Yeah, I was pretty cut up, man. I was pretty cut up too.
Mhm.
I was a big boil. Huh. But anyway, do you know who I'm going to be talking to, Ray, pretty soon? I don't know if your name says anything to you, but I'll be talking to Stephen Travers in the very.
Miami Chauvin.
I wasn't going to tell him already.
Oh, sorry.
Stephen Travers from the Miami Chauvin. He was the only guy that survived. And no, he wasn't. He was driving on the way back up north. People with the bagage. Nee, hij was niet. Hij was niet lid van de band toen.
Jawel, hij werd in de street in brand.
Oh yeah, die inderdaad. Yeah, 2, correct. Yeah, 2. So I'm going to ask him if he wants to come and join me on a live pretty soon. And my history, and the combination, 2 Stevens musicians, and I mean I knew the people who did that personally. It was a proxy bomb that was set up by him. I won't say what I know, but it was one of the only bombs like the Dublin and Monaghan bombs that worked for a certain team. But that's Captain Eric, Robert Eric. Yeah, he was great, man. That guy Eric was fucking James. He was doing shit, man, that James Bond wouldn't even dare. But I mean, it cost him whatever. He vanished. Yeah. Anyway, listen, we'll go.
Yeah?
Yeah, we can't talk. Yeah. So, Ray,
All the best.
hug and kiss your wife on a little pink. Man with a Pan next week. Bonnie and I were saying to each other, you're studying a couple of jigs and reels. What do we do? Tripping up the stairs?
Nee, die is niet zo.
Oh, hang on. What's the other one I used to like to play? The Lark in the Morning. It's a reel.
And Mrs. Nog wat. Mrs.
Oh, there's a lot of misses.
Lark
That's
in the-
McDermott.
Yeah, Miss.
Yeah, but that's Von Houghton's in the house again. So that's Para. Yo, buddy.
Hey, Ryan.
So
Oh, I'm not
how about
really-
next time we're going to play a tune together? Chuck,
Yeah,
nothing. Just, that sounds like a plan. But you have a book of jigs and reels, haven't you?
Yeah, sound, mate, sound. I don't know where. Don't know what's happened to me. Von face, he's gone.
Yeah, but that's good to just have you check out in your book if you can find the cash jig.
The cash jig.
Yeah.
Heb ik ook muziek van.
We'll play it with each other, man. I'd really love to play with you one time.
What's it called?
There you go. Check it out in the chat. The cash jig, or you've got a beautiful reel called the Lark in the Morning. Lark in the Morning is that's a reel. First one's a
I'll have a
jig.
look. I'll have a look for it, man. I'll
Yeah,
have a
we're
look
gonna
for it.
play. Nah,
I've been playing. I've been playing down by the Sally Gardens.
All right. Oh yeah. That's but you've got a Sally Gardens reel, and you have the song from William Butler Yeats, "Down by yon Sally Gardens."
That's
My
the one.
love.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. My
Yeah,
love
yeah.
and I did. Yeah, that one. I've been doing
Yeah.
that one, and
You know what it
another
means?
one.
Do you know what it means?
I,
Sally Gardens. Celia.
no, man.
Celia is Gaelic Irish for willow trees.
Right.
So it's
Oh, nice.
down in the Garden of Willows. Yes. So it's like whiskey comes from Irish ushka beta ushka, which is just water of life. But there's the one Kesh Jig, Lark in the Morning, and you have a beautiful three-piece we play Merrily Kiss the Quaker's Wife. Merrily Kiss the Quaker's Wife. And you want to hear the one. This one's about that's the one afterwards about the gander and the praddy hole. That's what I love about Irish music. Merry Kiss the Quaker, and the last one's called The Butterfly. And it's you'll find them, man. They're beautiful. They're pretty easy. But you're playing notes, aren't you? You're not playing chords.
No, I'm finger picking. Yeah.
Cool, man. So pick one out. You let Power pick one out, and then we'll play it. Next time we see it, we'll do it. We don't have to do it live. We can do it private first.
Yeah.
Sound. I've just copied and pasted those names in. So
And
I'll look
whichever one you find the nicest out of those, let me see. Let me play one for you. The Butterfly. And there's one other one called The Musical Priest, and it's a beautiful number, man. They play on a guitar, absolutely beautiful. There we go. The Butterfly. This is a butterfly. You can hear it. It's very phonetic. Check it out. So I'll see you soon, Para, and we at least we can. You pick one out, and I don't know. Have you got Discord server, or are you on Discord?
No, mate. No. I've tried Discord a few times, and I can't get my fucking head around it, mate. Just banging my head out.
I have it. Well, listen, we need it maybe on Facebook. Maybe Facebook's the best way of doing it, so we can play with each other and.
Yeah. Or what about teams or something like that?
Right now? You want to do it now?
No, I'm just going to start cooking it in. My missus will be in from work soon, mate. But if there's up a comment on me fucking channel, I'll come and comment on this video when I've learned one of these, yeah.
Ready, oh man. That'd be cool.
Right. Sound, mate, sound. Sound, mate, sound. Yeah. I'll see you soon. Oh, yeah,
soon, buddy.
Got the book. Got it,
Oh, sweet baby. Hey, Power Man. Very good, man.